He is, and then, I just wanted to get some of that rust off, and he looked pretty good. He ran hard, he had good vision, so I'm looking forward to this spring.
It seems like he's been through a lot to come back. Now, you played running back almost 2 years of inactivity and all the work you had to do to put back. You also did one of those things which is what you've been through the last couple of years just to get to this point.
Sure. I mean, it's tough. That's what I'm talking about, being rusty, just seeing everything because it's moving so fast, and having not been in scrimmages or in game situations, last year, it'll affect you a little bit. But he came out today and he's picking it up really fast. So that's good to see him doing well.
He also seemed to look good in the passing games. Talk about just getting him out in open space, let him catch it a little bit.
He has good hands, strong hands, and he'll snatch the ball. And we're just getting better with his route running. He just get used to seeing everything as he's running his routes, but he did a really good job today. Just catching the check downs and getting turned around real fast. That's the biggest thing that he's doing well right now.
This is a pretty good situation for you guys, and if Marcus is a little bit settled, so you're able to get he and Kenny a lot of snaps.
Yeah, and Marcus has some things to work on. It's just certain scrimmage situations we don't want to put him in. And I think, he works really hard and he has good attention to detail and focus, so he can do that in some of the full speed thud stuff without taking him to the ground, I think. So, that's the biggest thing, that he can rest his body sometimes here in the spring, and we can get him revved up and going in the fall.
Your thoughts on the tight end situation? You got a couple guys out there now that kind of moved over. Talk about Sean and Corey and what you see.
Sean Gresham, he's doing a good job, and Corey Simmons doing a really good job. Peyton Brady, Walk-On, doing a good job. And we're just trying to get them lined up. And now they're starting to learn where to go, and getting the signals and doing all that stuff. And now it's getting down to those little detail things, the little technique things you got to do for the success of the play. So they're working hard to get that done, and I'm excited about them. They did a good job today.
Was that a tough transition going from basically defensive end to playing tight end?
Yes. And catching the ball is the most difficult thing, I think. But just the little things of trying to release off a guy as opposed to, the natural thing for a defensive end is put both his hands on the guy. And now you're a tight end trying to release away from the guy. So those little things they're working really hard on. But they're doing a good job.
I don't think in defensive end you're always in attack mode.
Exactly.
Now with tight end, you have to learn how to maybe stay back.
And I had to tell Gresham, avoid guys. Don't run into the guys. But they're doing a good job, and the effort is the most important thing. Mental and physical effort, they're giving that. So that's
I know Justin's wearing a little thing on his hand. What's his physical condition right now?
He's doing well, and you just got to see as we go through this thing, where to put him in. And he knows a lot of stuff. We're teaching him a little fullback position, so once he gets healthy, we'll get him in there.
You're like another DeMarco, the same thing that DeMarco did last year?
Hopefully, he'll be on and off hopefully. I don't know for sure. It depends on what Coach Spurrier wants to do, but we want to at least have the ability to do that.
How much does Marcus off the field, the stuff he does off the field, how much of that are you aware of?
As far as
going and speaking, visiting folks at the hospital, that kind of stuff, all the extracurricular that he gets just from being Marcus Lattimore, are you involved in any of that? Do you realize how much of that stuff he's doing, or are you just doing?
I know he has some stuff to do, and it's a lot of people that says, hey, I want you to be here for different events, and we try to between our compliance department and Steve Fink, try to work out and make sure that we have the knowledge of all the stuff that's being done. For the most part, yes.
And he's real eager to do that kind of stuff, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves being around people, and just people like to be around him, and he loves to go speak and do all those different things. So he does a lot of that.
He seems to understand who he is in that. He can just go and visit somebody at the hospital can make their day. He seems to get that. He seems to be mature. Is that unusual for a guy his age?
I think so. And most of the guys his age, they just want to have their free time.
Right.
But he takes his time out to try to make a difference. I think that's a good thing. That's probably the best thing about Marcus. A lot of people don't know. He's the same way with his teammates too. He's always there for him and his family, and tries to be around the people and trying to make a difference.